All right, for sale and for demo today, we have this really cool early 1950s Gibson LG-1 acoustic guitar. Let's listen to some sounds. Here we go. All right, what can we say about the LG-1 especially? It's part of that LG family of guitars. Again, I've heard a lot of explanations as to what LG stands for. The most recent one that I think is pretty good is I think that the L stands for when they were using L to just stand for guitar as opposed to mandolin. So L meant guitar. And then G stood for gut stringed. So it's a gut string as opposed to an arch top. That's how they got LG. Other people say it's a little guitar. I hear all kinds of explanations, but that first one I just told you, that's probably the best explanation. So anyway, this LG was part of that LG family. So you had the LG0, LG1, LG2, LG3. Later, the model, at least the higher ends, the LG2 and LG3 became the B25. You had the B25, which was in sunburst, and the B25 natural, which was a natural top. That was the LG2 and 3. Anyway, this is an LG-1. What's the difference? Well, the LG-1 is essentially just like the LG-2 and 3, except it has different bracing. The LG-2 and 3 has X bracing, which runs this way. The LG-1 has ladder bracing, which runs that way. So it's like a step ladder. That's the idea. So it does change the tone a little bit. Typically, people like the LG-2 and 3s better because they're just a little fuller, but they are more expensive. The LG-1 really has a nice resonance, sustain, has a little bit different sound, more mid-range, more clarity, not as boomy, and so that is what it is. It's still very nice. The cool thing about the 50s version, especially the early ones, is that the necks are fabulous. It's got a big fat neck on it. It still has this small bridge on it, which is cool, and otherwise, wood and appointments, build quality and all that, it's just like the bigger guitars. So you get a really high quality and finely made instrument at really a budget price compared to the others. So anyway, I said early 50s to start. I can't remember exactly what the date is off the top of my head, so you're going to need to check the listing. So this guitar has been played over the years, and it's been, it's gotten its service. You can tell that the bridge work has been done on it. It's got a pickup installed. Looks like there was a center seam repair. There may be some crack repairs here and there on it. You can kind of see it's not a case queen. It's been refrayed. It's got a new saddle. The saddle's been lowered to facilitate lower action. The action's really good. It depends on preference. Right now, it's probably technically where it needs to be on an acoustic. I like it just a smidge lower. It's not high action at all. But that's just my preference. I think I mentioned already it's had some refret on it and some work done on it. The bridge looks good. It's probably been reglued at some point. Might be just barely lifting a tad, but not a huge deal. So like I said, it's had a pickup installed. I don't know what kind it is. There's a battery for it in there. Plugged it in and played it through a sound column. It sounds good, but there's probably better ones that you want. It's got the original tuners on here, which is nice. They're quite worn. So yeah, it's not a case queen. It's not in mint condition. Don't expect anything like that. It's had work done over the years, but for good reason. It's a great sounding guitar. Also keep in mind that this demo, I'm playing it through the strings that came on this, which are not brand new. They're not so worn that it needs a refret, but on this guitar, I actually like the strings just a little mellower, so I've left them. If you put on new strings, you would brighten up the sound a little bit. But it's got great sustain, great resonance. It's not dead at all. It just kind of goes. These are great for the studio because they don't overwhelm you with boominess. They fit right into the mix. Plug them in. It comes in a hard shell case. It's not original, but it's about the right size for the LG size guitar. You know, I stick it in here and it moves just a hair, so probably more for a 000 size. But it works great, and I'll just add a little bit of extra padding in there and you'll be good to go. That's our 1950s LG-1. Thanks for checking out the video. Please subscribe to my channel if you're here on YouTube. You'll get updates, the latest gear I get in here. I typically, this is one of the first places I post it, so if you're interested in buying it, this will give you first crack at it. Another bonus is if you buy it directly from me, and just feel free to contact me. I don't charge, I have to charge sales tax and direct sales, so that could save you a lot of money, at least at checkout. Different states have different laws for use tax that you have to file on your own. So I'm not trying to encourage anybody to tax dodge. It's just that I don't have to charge it to you at checkout, and that's on to you. Yeah, please subscribe to the channel. Contact me if you have any questions or want more info. There should be a link to a listing below if you're watching this on YouTube, or you can go ahead and give me a call. My contact info is there. If it's not, leave a comment, and I'll get in touch with you as soon as I can. Thanks very much, and have a great day.